Welcome everybody to the Urbal Tea PoTcast. I'm your host, Uncle Dub, in the building. Sitting here with my beautiful co-host, Miss.
Your beautiful who? I thought you were going to say goat or something.
She is the goat. You know what I'm saying? One of the goats. But I'm sitting here with my beautiful co-host, Miss
Rita D, y'all. I'm in the building.
Definitely. And this is the Urbal Tea PoTcast, man. When we come talk our shit about relationships, sex, drugs, whatever we want to talk about. We just don't talk about the jab because that shit is old and nobody wants to talk about that. So today we got some beautiful guests in the building. They here with us, man, at podcasting, but they're going to be part of the Brooks Media brand, the Brooks Media Group, the real Nurses of Detroit cast. We got Miss V in the building.
What's up? Nurse practitioner, V by profession. I'm the real nurse of Detroit.
Hey.
With my co-host.
And we sitting here with her co-host, Miss Psych Bae.
Psych Bae.
And these are the real nurses of Detroit, man. We got a nurse practitioner and a therapist, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and they're going to be on part of the Brooks Group, Brooks Media brand, man. We appreciate having them, man.
Wait a minute. You is pumped. You is hyped.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I just left a movie thing, man. I just left I'm in another movie as an extra.
You in a who?
I'm in another movie.
A what?
Another one.
A who?
Another one.
Another one.
A motherfucking another one.
And another
But I'm in another movie, man, called Concubine, man. It's a gospel movie. And I'm just in it right now, man. So we figuring it out. But right now I'm just the extra. So they want to give me a part. They say I look good when they put the camera on me. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. God is... Yeah, you got to turn your phones off. Definitely, I'm blessed, man. But Rita D, how was your weekend?
You know what, y'all? I'm going to talk to my viewers for about 10 seconds. We on another episode of If It Can't Go Right, It Ain't. We got on this week again, y'all.
Before she get into that, I want to apologize for the last show, man. I know a lot was going on. Motherfuckers was getting up, charging their phone, going to the bathroom. I think a nigga went to the store in the last show. You know what I'm saying? But I want to apologize for that, man, because we try to keep it professional. But at the end of the day, just like the crib. So at the end of the day, we have this conversation. But go ahead, Rita D, my bad.
All right, so y'all already know how my weekend was, because y'all been following me for what? The whole summer. Hey. So with that being said, I just want to give a hot list. The whole
hot aunties in the building.
Hot aunties is in the building.
Yeah,
it's been a lukewarm.
So this week, I just want to take out about maybe 2 minutes and give a shout out to those people that I've been seeing living their best life for the summer. All right, they got a lot of accomplishments. So all of the people that I'm about to say, they've been on our show. So when I shout them out, and I tell y'all what they doing, you better come on this show. If you're trying to win, you got to get on the winning team.
Yes, definitely.
I just want to give a shout out to Love Bomb Attire Bedwear.
Shout out to the queen.
Shout out. She recently did an application for Shark Tank. So she may be on there, y'all. So y'all go ahead and follow her so y'all can get her lingerie exclusively before it goes up.
Hey.
I also want to give out a shot to Lusciously Silk.
Shout out to her, man, the queen in the building.
Man, she out here doing her thing, y'all. Right now, her newest venture, besides the headscarves and the wraps and the satin pillowcases, she just opened up her own business for Capture This Full Circle Productions 360
Come on,
booth.
man. Come on,
So if y'all looking for a 360 booth, shout out my girl. Hit her up. I want to give a shout out to GB, are you with me?
Hey, girl boy in the building.
Girl boy was definitely in the building. Hello world. Let me tell y'all, she out here doing great things. We got the chance to celebrate her birthday this weekend. She just got cast in a stage play called Snatch. Shout out to Girl Boy.
Man,
also, wouldn't be Girl Boy if you didn't have Ebony K.
Shout out to Ebony K in the building.
Something to say.
Midday Vibe.
Sugar Box. She also doing her thing in front of the screen. I just want to let y'all ladies know. I see y'all. The box office is coming, y'all. Come back home. The movie is coming on Tubi soon.
Definitely, man.
Also, shout out to Renee Drake.
Shout out to Renee Drake in the building.
Be everywhere, y'all. She be everywhere. She doing her thing. She just got booked also for Snatch. So y'all look for that Sweetie Day weekend, October the 15th.
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to my engineer.
Nicole.
She do so much.
Respectfully speaking.
She got her own podcast. Who's giving the shots out? Me or you?
Man, both of us. I love them. We say it together.
We love this. Listen, when I say that, me and Dub say this is our gang. This is our gang.
Yeah.
It is a lot of podcasts out here and everybody doing their thing, and we just trying to give somebody their flowers so they can smell. Why they can smell them, y'all?
Definitely.
So shout out to Nicole. She got the Respectfully Speaking. She's a lot of times behind the scene. Please understand, she make a lot of stuff that go on the scene. She make that shit happen.
Hey.
Shout out to my boy who became my boy because he came on my podcast because he had a movie and it was called Absence of Innocence. KC Carson.
Shout out to
KC. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people see things in you that you don't see. So shout out for you always texting me about these movie premieres that you got going on. He had Ashbury Park, so y'all need to get familiar with this. He had Absence of Innocence. And right now, today and yesterday, he had a casting call for anybody. No, you didn't need any experience or anything. So shout out to him for making the community great as well. Also, shout out to Latoya Bro, is my sorority sister, the bald head True. She was in the building last week, and when I told y'all favor ain't fair, it ain't fair because I'm gonna let y'all know with her being on our platform, and I don't know if it had anything to do with it, but I'm gonna just say she was on Urbal Tea PoTcast first, and now she got the opportunity to take her podcast live, and she's going live October 13th through the 15th, and she's gonna be in Cali.
Hey.
Last but not least, I'm about to give this person like a dozen roses because I see the come up. I see the grow. I see the flossiness. I see the bossiness. I see that God got something. His name is on it. Shout out to WJ.
Hey, man. Shout out to me in this motherfucker. Let's act it, man. Shout out to me.
The reason why I want to give you a dozen roses is because a lot of times people don't see behind what we go through. Yeah. They always see us on Facebook having fun and doing things. Yeah. Y'all don't know this is one of the toughest years for my boy right here. Yeah. So shout out to him. Not only is he in another movie.
Yeah, another movie.
But y'all better get ready and prepare for November the 4th. Because y'all better come see The Hustler. Because he's in it.
We on the production.
Yeah, we on the production.
We on it, baby. This shit don't stop, man.
It don't stop. And don't even forget about apologies. He got a role in My Apologies.
Yeah, My Apologies coming. I'm about to start filming for that in a minute.
Today he was an extra.
And Concubine. Hopefully I get a part in that.
So don't tell me that favor ain't fair.
And I'm single, ladies.
And he's single.
Get in that inbox.
Get in the inbox.
Shit. So I do something strange for a little change. I got a couple dollars.
So I'm through, y'all, but I just want him to keep this in mind because every time we get in the car, we play this.
Yeah.
They counted us out. They didn't think that we would make it. They didn't believe in us. Okay. But I know who did. God did.
Hey, man, shout out to God in this mug.
Shout out to God.
Shout out to the liquor in this mug. Shout out to somebody pouring some of that drink in this mug. Man, that was a great, man. Shout out to Rita D, too, man. She's been a great co-host, man. Like I said, she's been holding it down. She the one be partying for real. She make it look like it's me, but on for real. Because last night we was turning up with Sada Baby and they people on the east side, man. We had a
Shout
great
out to my
time,
cousin.
man.
It was his birthday.
Yeah, man. Them boys came in and, man, it was a good time, man. I didn't feel uncomfortable with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know how my family is. We welcome you with open arms.
Rita D like, come sit over there with us. I'm like, hell no.
Where was I at? Where was I at?
She right in the middle with everybody. I'm
Wait. But say the section, so they don't think I was just out here.
She was in the VIP with Sada Baby and all them niggas.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I'm like, hell no, no, them niggas. I'm about to get on this little.
So shout out to my cousin. It was his birthday last night. His name is Shamari, but they call him Scoop. Shout out, happy birthday, happy 44th birthday.
Shout out to him, man. Definitely, man. So, man, welcome to the Urbal Tea PoTcast, ladies, man. So, how was y'all weekend, man? Definitely, let's get to you, Miss Psych Bay.
Psych Bay.
Psych Bay, how was your weekend?
My weekend actually was quite wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Okay, definitely. You must have a good time.
We got business on our mind.
No, okay. I was going to say I work at a psychiatric hospital, which will leave unnamed because I am ratchet when I clock out.
And we're not on the clock.
Yeah, this is your
and
time
on the show.
right
And don't forget on the show, too.
Yeah, so, definitely Psych Bay. I got my PhD in psychologically harmful decision making. So do as I say, not as I do.
Period.
Come on. Detroit. Real Nurses of Detroit podcast coming soon.
Come on,
man.
We rapping to that.
Definitely, man. What about you, V? How was your weekend? What you do?
You know, on the weekend, the white coat comes off.
Okay.
And
you wear a white coat at work?
Every day.
She got a bag, fellas.
I write
Are you single?
Absolutely.
Okay, fellas. She's single now.
Single.
So am I.
Oh, you are?
Oh, you are?
Excuse me.
22 to 29 comes through in the plot.
Hey.
Can I say something? Can I say something? And so am I. I'm looking at her.
We got a single thing going on up here, man. And you know what? You know what we should start doing? Start playing.
29, please apply. Hello.
We should start playing. Somebody match somebody every week.
We
you know what I'm saying? Have like a little singles thing, like you can match somebody every week. Yeah, somebody can call in. But Rita D had our question for the day, man. What was the question for the day?
The question for the day is, why don't we invest in our significant others? Why don't we? You know, we get with our men, we marry our men. Okay, but for the single ladies, why didn't you if you did not? And for the ladies that's married or the ladies that are seeking to be in a relationship, and even for the fellas too, because some fellas don't pour into us. It's always about them as well too, ladies. So with that being said, why do we stop believing in our mate once we get married with them, once we've been with them for a while, or once we get complacent?
Okay, man. Make sure y'all call in at 248
854
9850. We got y'all on deck, man. We're gonna start with Sight Bay. She done put her hands up,
I
foot
put
up.
my hands in the air. And I'm about to look over here and tell you the reason why people do not invest in their mates is because we have microwavable relationships. They are started, beginning, and ending before they start.
Fast food
I'm going to tell you my mantra. You could be my man crush Monday and my throwback Thursday in the same week. So, with that being said, you have to show something to invest in. And if all I see is Jordan's partying and guns on the internet, I am not going to invest in what soon to be will be your books and or your funeral.
Can I ask you a question? You thinking like that? Do you think that the older that we are, the more red flags soon as we see when we run, instead of just holding on and try to give a nigga a try out?
Absolutely not. Okay. What I think it is me being 41. And I've wasted years. I don't have months to waste.
You 41?
Period. Absolutely.
Shit, black don't crack.
Hello now. And so, I don't have the time to waste. So you have to show me something to invest in. And I'm really sick of talking about what my favorite color is.
Yes.
Oh. Oops. That's real talk.
So, shit, what about you, V? Why you feel that way? Or do you feel that way?
What's the question?
That we don't invest?
Why we don't invest in our significant other. So I was married, so I have a very different perspective.
Okay, talk about
I'm married and divorced, so it's a team effort for me.
Right.
And a lot of people are getting into relationships looking for what can you give me, not what are you giving what are you investing? So they're not coming into the relationship like, I want to invest in your business.
Yeah.
I want to build with you. I want to build a wealth, an empire, whatever. They're coming in like, baby, you got a good job. I'm about to come live with you.
Yeah.
It's a no for me.
Yeah.
You can't. No.
Go ahead, Psych Babe, what you saying?
We got to be fair. I was married too. And I was in one of those. I met him in April 2014. We were married by July 2014. And as a mother raising
you met
son,
him in April, y'all was married by July.
Quick,
overnight.
Damn, that pussy good. Ain't nobody get this pussy again. No, go ahead.
We're not gonna say that in front of my son.
I told y'all. We gonna say this Urbal Tea podcast. My bad, dog.
But this is the thing. As a mother raising sons, and I tell him the same thing. These women ain't bringing nothing to the table but other people's kids, hot Cheetos, and bad attitudes. So we have to be fair to the men.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to be fair to the men. So as a woman's voice speaking on behalf of the men, you have to show them something that is worth investing in.
Yeah.
True.
And having a cute face, a decent lace front, and some good cooch is not enough to invest anything. You might be worth a 40 ball and a goodbye.
Yeah.
No.
But you know what? With me is, I look at it as, I don't think that we don't invest. I think we just be nervous because we don't want to be hurt. Because anybody who has loved before, you have a scaredness of hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit hurt when you get your heart broke.
Right.
And can't nothing tie that together. You can't talk that shit out of you. That shit's something you gotta just live with and let time heal. Because when you in love with a motherfucker, it's hard to get over their ass. You know what I'm saying?
We all have to be vulnerable.
But I feel like when I'm meeting women now, I know I'm healed. You know what I'm saying? So if you come on some bullshit, that's gonna be you. You know what I'm saying? Now I know where I'm at. Once you find your peace, you can walk in any situation because you know you got somebody walking with you. Could be God or whatever. But at the same time, I don't have a well, she's not a keep saying the right things and none of that shit. If I like you and want to get to know you, that's what the fuck it is, and that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody loyal.
But how about this? I need somebody that's going to emotionally invest in me.
Yeah. What you saying, Rita D?
No, she said, what about loyalty? And I think that's a thing of the past. I think that because it's okay to be single right now in our society, in our world, that because we're telling each other that we're cool, we're not gonna catch no feelings, we just here to have some fun.
I don't care.
I think it has made it acceptable, and I think that loyalty, they don't know what it is because they ain't never experienced it.
That part.
I know as for me, in regards to investing in my mate, I always invested in mine. Whenever I was in a relationship, I invested in mine. I think I most recently stopped investing in anybody else because I needed to start investing in myself and more into me. Because when you are hurt, you definitely don't want to go back down that road again. Yes. And then because I've been hurt, it is a wall, a guard, because I don't ever want to be at that place I was before. So when you talk about vulnerable,
it's a reason why
you ain't going back to that place.
Hold on, there's a reason why that the heart is encased in the rib cage.
Yeah.
Because it's a wild thing. And it's vulnerable. You hit the heart one time, it's bruised.
But you know what? I heard a pastor
but you
say.
do have to guard your heart.
I heard a pastor say this today. He said, the woman is the heart. You have a heart, right?
Yeah.
The woman is the rib cage over that heart. You know what I'm saying? And the man is the body that protects the rib cage and the heart. You know what I'm saying? So when in relationships, man, we gotta, like Rita D said, man, we gotta start healing first. We be jumping out of here and want to try to love somebody because somebody just hurt us trying to get that love back.
Right. That's called a rebound. Remember back in the day,
that's where psych bay come in.
So let me say this. This is the thing I feel like this. Yes, you should come healed. This is the problem. People are looking for other people to make them happy. You must have your own happiness, and they have to contribute. If your cup is not full, you cannot pour from it. My cup is full. You need to bring excess. One. Secondly, I do have my own job and my own everything. I need somebody to invest in me emotionally, spiritually, mentally, because I got a check.
Okay.
I need my bank account ain't holding me at night.
I still need y'all to invest in me financially.
Investing financially is great, but guess what? Anybody can throw me some money.
Let me ask the panel this.
It depends on what you're looking for, though. If I'm looking for long term, financial is going to be in that area of long term because right now,
absolutely, but it's not going to be at the top of my list. Because I'm able to provide certain things on my own, but
it ain't gonna be 5 or 6 though.
It's gonna be security, and when I mean by security, is somebody who I can trust with my heart and my spirit.
Okay, so let me say this:
because Navy Federal is holding my money.
Not Navy Federal.
She got a bag, fella. She keeps telling us she got a couple dollars.
She got to credit you.
I got a couple dollars too.
She got a couple.
So with that being said, I think it depends on life experiences and also personal experiences. I know for me, and I'm about to put this out here, and I don't never do this because I don't never got to claim what I got, but I got that motherfucking bag. So with that being said,
bags on this
so with that being said, because I've been with somebody who ain't have nothing. And you took everything, and I'm not saying everything in regards to materialistics. I'm talking emotional. You drained me of that, and I had your back when nobody else had your back. Right. You most definitely have to come and be financial. And I'm not saying take care of me because we all can do that. But what I am saying is I'm not trying to build with you. I'm trying to elevate with you because you already built. I'm trying to go to the top. We building an empire,
and that was, and you know what, and that was
everything.
That was my question for the panel because all y'all are very put together. Everybody has their own and shit, and I'm very impressed. You know what I'm saying? Would y'all date a man who doesn't have the same thing that you have?
Absolutely, I have.
Okay, let's talk about it one by one. Let's go with you, V. Let's start with V because I know Psych Bay about to tear it up. Go ahead, V. So, would you date a man that doesn't have house, car,
we're not. I'm not trying to date you based on what you have because I have my own. However. Because we can get into the Kevin Samuels if we want to.
No, just talk.
But the thing is that, you know, right now the gender wars on social media is all about we don't want an independent woman. Yeah. We don't care about what you got. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Y'all don't want a bum either.
I am not equally yoked to broke.
Period. I'm allergic to basic.
I was gonna say you gotta be
I'm not a basic. I'm not a basic chick. I have worked hard for everything I got. I don't need a man, but that's okay. So
if he don't got a car, can he get on?
No,
I need a man.
Absolutely not, because I'm not gonna be dropping you off. And you not. I don't want no baby boy. I'm not dropping you off. You're not picking me up in my car. Absolutely not. In your car.
I'm gonna be playing your cousin's song.
Absolutely not. You're not in the studio all day. You're not playing no video games in my house.
I can't get the game on.
Eating my baby's fruit snacks. Absolutely not. I cannot. You have to have a job. And the job, you know, matters too. Like, come on, we gotta. I can't build an empire with a bum. Baby, go to off of 8 Mile and 75 and go ahead and beg if you want to. I don't need a leash.
8 Mile 75.
I disagree.
Over there in the dark,
English Village, all right?
Psych, baby, let me hear what you got to say.
I disagree with MP, babe.
Oh, my
I gotta disagree.
If he don't got a car, he walk up like, hey.
And this happened. And it's happening.
You was with somebody with at this age?
Okay, so I'll tell a very short story. I was dating a millionaire, and then I met somebody who stayed with their mom, and I left the millionaire for the dude with his mother.
No, I'm not doing that.
So, but let me explain. Let me explain something. This is about 10 or 11 years ago.
Fuck it.
And I had my own job. I had 2 cars. I had my own place. And he wasn't working a regular job. And he stayed at the crib. Let's fast forward to 2022.
So when y'all went to hook up, did you go over his crib or he went over there?
Either or. But this
What
is
is
the
mama's?
thing.
What is mama?
But listen, to this day, we're going to fast forward to 2022. If I pick up that phone and I eat anything, it's going to be there in 5 minutes because he lives in a penthouse, has a sports car, and a lot of money. So sometimes you have to invest in somebody with their spirit.
I don't got time.
No, you met him. We
I don't
went
got
to go
time.
pick him up when he came from Arizona.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
so my
okay.
thing is like this. Sometimes you have to see the worth in people because sometimes
How old were you when you met him?
That was one of my questions.
Because you
It makes a
31
difference.
I was 31 and he was 25.
Would you do it now at 40?
Would I do it now at 40?
Yeah.
41, about to be 42.
Yes.
You date a guy with no job or no house. He stayed with somebody.
Yes.
Okay.
And want to know why? Let me ask why. It's
She's
2022.
not hard to please, fellas. Tap in.
It's
She said she got that
2022.
bag.
No, I don't got that bag. You got the bag.
I
don't got the
She
bag.
said, I do
I
know.
am in social work. I went to school to be poor. Let's be clear.
No, social workers don't make no money.
Well,
None.
Don't say that. Shout out to the social workers.
Hold on.
No, they don't.
They make a living for them.
Make a little bit now.
That we need them.
Make a little bit.
Okay, a little bit.
But this is the thing. This is just real talk. It's 2022. We're in a recession. It's not possible to have a one-income household unless
No,
you got
it is
that
not.
bag. So would I date somebody who didn't have a job but had a plan and a dream and support it? Absolutely, because what I need, you can't buy.
I got a dream.
So financially,
I need all of that.
Okay, so-
and the money.
But the thing is, I'm not dependent on anybody to pay for my stuff now.
Right.
I need somebody who's going to be able to take care of me
Be
mentally
there.
and spiritually.
Because financially you're okay. So you don't need anybody to come in
I
and
need
pay
him
your
to be
bill.
able to take care of himself.
Okay.
Don't ask me to cash out.
Okay.
So she don't want
That's
She
real
don't
talk.
want another son.
There it is.
I got five.
All right,
I mean,
I
that's six.
I'm straight up. Shout out to her 5 kids, man. You don't need a lot.
Hold on, and shout out to my baby right here, my youngest.
Yo, baby,
15.
right? Excuse me. What's up, young man? We still gonna say shit for
He said,
pussy
what
on this
up?
show, but this is the Urbal Tea
Oh, my
Podcast. I'm
goodness.
sorry you here to hear this, but you know what to
He know it better than
Yeah,
us.
there it is. Hell yeah.
Listen.
I'm
He
like,
is
you
his
know, I'm a
mother's
real
child.
nigga.
He's his
And this is a
mother's
real
child.
show, and this is what we do.
He's
You know
his
what I'm
mother's
saying?
child. That's what it
It could be a
is.
pastor on this motherfucker.
I think that little ones need to
All right, let me ask
close
y'all
the
a question.
ears.
Let me give y'all a question real quick. When y'all say y'all looking for something long term or dating with a purpose, do y'all date multiple persons or just one person at a time?
I used to date one at a time, but I'm not doing it anymore. My mama told me. She
Date
told
them
you.
all, sis.
Hey, that's what my mama said. My mama's from Kenya, so I'm not even. I grew up a little bit different, but she said I had 6 boyfriends, so I don't understand you having one. What is that?
Shout out to mom.
And then you married
But
him?
you know what?
And Pops, rest in peace.
But you know
Yeah,
what?
thank you so much.
But MP Bay is right. My son just tapped me and said, "Tell him what you told me." Ma, I said, "Date them all."
Date them
Date 'em
all.
all.
Date 'em all. Date 'em
Wear
all.
rubber,
May the
though,
best
boy. I'm
man-
telling
No,
you.
we already
I
got
got
that
some kids. You don't want to get it.
I'm not about to be nobody's grandma, so they
Yeah.
already know what it is.
Yeah, wear rubber.
Because I'm
But
still
may-
saying I'm 25.
But may the best man win, though, right? Because that's what it's about. He ain't dating
No,
one.
I believed in serial
Why should
monogamy and only dating one person
At a time.
until I was married.
Until
Okay.
you're married.
And I separated in 2020. I never even text more than one person at a time.
Straight up.
you?
No.
You never.
I can't.
Everything. You was awesome, man. You
Let's be clear.
But you
because
can't keep
2020
dating
like-
after you're
But
married, though.
2020 happened and I separated.
Okay.
And what did I just tell my son? Date them all.
Date them all.
But this thing, today's marriage is very different. We don't have morals and values. We don't have boundaries. We have too much access, and people
Come
still
on.
dating after they have a ring on and they said I do, and they did their vows. I'm confused. What's
Man, your
happening?
inbox
Why is there married men in my DM?
You know what?
You know what I have
Because sneaking
screenshots.
around is
The
more
married
fun.
men live in my DM.
Sneaking around is more fun. Shit,
Why?
what the
The
fuck?
married men
But
live
why?
in my DM. I think they
I
have
ain't
a
never
bunk
been
bed there.
Oh, y'all have y'all been married?
No, I never been married. What about you, Rita D?
I haven't been married.
Do you date one person at a time, or do you make multiple people?
Yeah. Okay. So this is the thing: dating, and you have to break that down and understand what really dating is, because I don't think that people know what dating is versus what courting is versus what a commitment is and versus what we are doing.
That's true.
So for me, dating is I'm getting to know you.
Yep.
We may hang out and grab a bite to eat or have a drink or whatever. So I'm going to be dating multiple people during that time. I'm not committed to anyone.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a conversation.
Yeah,
I think
that is a conversation.
The biggest thing is that we do not talk. We are in a gender war.
Yeah.
And it's been created low key. I don't want to get too deep, but it's been created by the government. There's a lot of, especially around politics, especially around an election year, there's always black versus white, man versus woman, Roe versus Wade.
How you gonna tell somebody, no, you can't kill your kid? Nigga, that's mine.
What's happening?
This is what I have to say about dating. This is my opinion about dating, because I'm 41 and I'm new to the dating scene.
Okay. It's hard out here. What do you think about the dating scene now?
I'm gonna tell you.
She was about to tell you. You gonna ask her.
Terrible.
In my 20s, didn't nobody want to date me.
What you saying?
Nobody wanted to date me.
She said back then they didn't want me.
I was 530 pounds in my 20s. I lost 350 pounds. Wasn't nobody trying to check me.
Yeah, she did.
Absolutely.
She's a different person.
I was a big body Benz.
Yeah.
I used to be dusty.
She said a big body bitch.
She said she used to be dusty.
You know what I'm saying?
You always was pretty.
So the thing is, so this is the thing. So nobody was trying to check with me. So my self-esteem was, I was popular. I was always like social.
Light skin was in back then.
But not when your belly button and your kneecap.
Oh yeah.
I can't see mine. How would they know? We couldn't find it. I couldn't find it, neither could they. So we didn't know.
Oh my goodness!
What
is happening?
So the thing is this.
This
is the Urbal Tea
So
Podcast.
I was in relationships. I had relationships and then I got married. Once I separated in 2020, it was a free-for-all. I started meeting people. I started texting, and I was actually texting and talking to more than one person. Now, she'll tell you, my thing is I'm not going to stress over nobody named Willie Earl with the sugar, so I'm a cougar.
Are you a cougar? You like the young one.
Not to be confused with a sugar. Not to be confused with a sugar mama, because I collect, not dispense. So therefore, let's be very clear. Let's be clear.
So what's your age range you date?
22 to 29, Psych Bay.
Psych Bay, 22 to 29.
I have a question.
Jess, man.
I have a question.
Gotta love Nikki on Instagram. That's you.
I have a question. Do you think that you date younger because when you were younger you wanted to experience that fun, but now that's all?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I can tell you exactly why I date younger.
Yes,
because older men are stuck in their ways. They are bitter and they are jaded because they didn't got their little feelings hurt at their 20s, and now they still mad at 45 and ain't nobody got time for that.
Let me say this like real quick. Let me say this like real quick.
Pew, pew.
Hold on, let me say this real quick. And see, when a man does that, y'all look at him as, he trying to manipulate.
Who is y'all?
I'm just saying women, people, period.
No.
I'm not just saying, we just speaking in general. I'm not talking directly to you. But what I'm saying is when a man does that, they say, he trying to manipulate the young girl. He trying to take advantage of her because she young. But at the same time, sometimes niggas just like fun. Like you said, a lot of older women now, they just want to go to an expensive restaurant, take a picture of all the meals, do this and do this. A young chick, hold on, let me say this. Hold on, listen to what I'm saying. A young chick, she want to have fun, do fun shit. It don't gotta cost nothing. She just want to be around a nigga half the time.
And I want to be around you half the time at my house with my cat. So I don't want to go out. I'm very low maintenance.
You
I'm just
so
saying the difference
funny.
when
People
I
I hang out with chill. But this is the thing. Even with the young guys that I do talk to, we not going out and doing all of that because I'm past that. I had a great time. Even though I wasn't dating like that and I was bigger, I was always popular. I had a lot of fun.
Right.
So now I'm in mode of I work, I go to the crib. You can see me at the crib. We don't have to go out. And when I do meet dudes, my number one rule is we going on a coffee date. That's the one thing. And they always ask me, well, why a coffee date? I said I will take you anywhere because I'm going to get an extra large from Tim Hortons. By the time I finish that coffee, I know I'm going to want to deal with you or not. If I don't want to deal with you, you only spent $2.75.
Let me say this real quick.
But she will psychologically analyze you.
Hold on, let me say this real quick.
Wait,
Psych,
I
baby.
want to ask this. Psych, baby.
Yes.
No, because you always
She said baby.
No, I want to ask this. I know we call you Psych Babe, and I want to get the viewers, because I'm looking on Facebook. I want to give the viewers, are you a licensed psychologist?
I am not a psychologist. I am a counselor. I work as a milieu therapist at Unknown.
Okay.
I've been a suicide counselor for 17 years, and I used to also do the analysis. If you're suicidal, homicidal, or actively psychotic, I'll let you know where you were going to go.
She's very
and I also
knowledgeable.
have my PhD in psychologically harmful decision making. Do as I say, not as I do.
Period.
So just take my advice. Because I probably did the
Is it
wrong
with a
thing,
T?
so I'm
Period
trying
with
to
a
tell you the
T?
right.
Married with a T.
Hey man, shout out to the real nurses of Detroit, man.
Yes.
They finna come on here and fool, man. Y'all already know.
yes.
Y'all see what's about to be. That's what they about to do on their show.
Why did they ask me if I was licensed?
No,
though?
but
What's
the thing is,
happening?
we were
Because
on the
you said
show.
you had a white coat.
This is the thing. We were
I'm gonna tell
on
you
the
because
show
you said you had a
before.
white coat, and guess what?
What?
My sister got a motherfucking white coat.
Yeah,
She's
okay.
an MD.
Yeah,
Oh,
So I'm trying to say,
That's
we know.
what's up.
Well, I would
the
never
viewers
have
know
a white.
what the white coat
Listen,
means.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna have a white
Touche.
coat because they'll get muddled. So this
I
is
know
what I'm
that's
saying.
right, babe.
right coat.
I know that's right,
But
babe.
you don't want it.
But this is the thing. It is because it's a difference of ethics when you get a license as a therapist.
Yeah.
I can say certain things that certain people can't.
Absolutely.
And I'm a rock with that. And plus, I look how I look, but I don't look what I am. I also speak a few languages. I was a French teacher at a private school. It's a lot of things, so you
Listen,
can't
I
judge
want
by
to
Psych
say,
bag shit.
I want to say you
Psych
look beautiful to
bags.
me.
Cool.
When
You
I
don't
met you
type
outside,
that.
I already
She cool
had felt the
people.
energy. So I don't care
No,
what you weigh,
on our show,
what you do weigh.
on our
I
show,
just want to say
everybody
that
was
you are
questioning.
beautiful.
They was like, "Where's her license? What's this? What's that?" I said, first of all, you have to know my government name to be able to find me, boo. But if you would like to see my certifications, I have 37 of them. You're welcome to come by.
Well, there it is.
There it is, man.
There it
Real
is.
Nurses of Detroit
There
podcast
it is.
coming soon, man. Next question for y'all.
Can I say something
baby.
before? Like the Lions won today.
Hey, shout out to the Lions, man.
Where
Can we
your
get a
Lions
round of
shirt
applause?
What I'm
at?
trying to say is we believe in miracles. Amen.
Shout out to the
Where your
Lions.
Lions
Oh,
shirt?
I didn't bring my Lions shirt. I got my Pistons
You
shirt
got
on.
something
Like,
Detroit, man. You
got
represent
something
Detroit, man.
I had the Tigers.
And that's a sweet
All right,
ass
man. My
shirt.
next,
Thank
my
you,
next
thank
question I
you.
got for you ladies is, what's hard about dating you? I'm gonna start with you, Rita D. And do you think you can change it? We'll start with you, Rita D. What's hard about dating you? Let's have a little self accountability in this motherfucker.
You know what?
Why is this a
the
dating
independency?
Okay.
The independency. It's hard to date me because I'm so independent and I don't have a lot of time. And I don't want to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my time. I won't say bored, but I walk away so fast. And I'm trying not to, and I'm trying to give people a chance, but once again, I can see bullshit coming a mile away.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking for green flags, and we discussed that. I always just notice the red flags.
Yeah, that'd be
so the hardest thing about dating me is being consistent, because I'm inconsistent.
What's your name? What's your name? What's your size? What's your sign?
I am a Capricorn.
I'm a Capricorn too. That's what I'm talking about.
Gemini is in the building, man.
In the
Are you a
building,
Gemini
baby.
too?
Absolutely.
Damn, we should have swayed states or something, man.
I know, I need to
Gemini
be
love.
over there.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
start with you. I'm gonna let go with you, V. What's next? What's hard about dating you, and can you change?
Okay, so dating me, what's hard about dating me?
Let them know it ain't nothing.
I am very opinionated, and I'm gonna tell you about yourself real quick. And if you disrespect me, you cross the line, you're a habitual over the line stepper. We're gonna have some issues and problems. And here's the thing: I just have certain expectations. I'll let you know coming in the door. When you come in this door, we dating for marriage. Period. If I'm dating you, I want to be married. Like, I don't want to just. I'm not for play. I'm not gonna play house with you. I'm a grown ass woman.
So if he take you out on one date, that means you looking at him like a potential somebody. You could potentially
Absolutely,
be with.
or I'm not
Okay.
going.
Okay, that's real.
I'm
shit.
not going. Don't waste my time.
You don't date for meals, no.
What do I need? I could buy my own.
Buy a restaurant.
I buy cars, houses, restaurants. I have businesses. I don't have time to be playing with nobody. Life is precious and it's short, especially after this pandemic. I don't have time to fraternize. I fraternize. I
Yes.
play with y'all all day on Facebook.
Yes.
Don't come for me unless I send for you.
Come on, round of applause.
Period.
You need some gunshots on that.
We can
board.
all be friends.
Shit.
Period. But I mean it from my heart.
But we still didn't get to what you need to change.
I wasn't gonna say that shit.
Better not do nothing around me.
I was on the girl power, so I wasn't gonna say that.
Forget all that.
But no, I
So
think
what
that
do you
she
think?
said no at the beginning. And see, that's what me and problem is. They don't listen.
They don't listen.
At the beginning, she said
I
that
just
she's
whip it
very opinionated.
I am.
So that's a.
And I'm trying to listen to the other perspective, but y'all be mansplaining.
Yeah.
And I told you, and I said what I needed. Mansplaining.
We're not gonna turn this into no motherfucking male bashing ass show. Shout out to the motherfucking real nurses of Detroit. Give them a round of applause. We gonna go with you, Psych Bay, man. What's hard about dating you? Can you change it?
Okay, I would say the answer is no to can I change it?
Okay. You stuck in your ways.
Yes.
It's not even about being stuck in my ways. I have a certain expectation of how I want to be treated.
Okay.
I'm very low maintenance. I'm not one of those, I gotta have my hair did, I gotta get my nails done, I gotta go out, I gotta be in the streets. I don't do any of that.
Okay.
I'm very traditional when it comes to the male and female gender role dynamics. I'm a cook, I'm a clean, I'm gonna make sure the house is taken care of. You're gonna take out the trash and fix stuff.
I don't either. I got business.
She said she is gonna cook
I
and clean.
We don't.
No.
Excuse me, can we look at her?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Let me move.
So I would say probably the most, it's a couple of things that's difficult about dating me. One, because I do date younger.
Okay.
And even with the guys who are a little bit older, most of them don't have children.
Yeah.
I can't have any more children,
Yeah,
and if I could, I would not.
I don't want no more.
I will adopt all day, every day. So that is something that is a deal breaker for some.
I just feel a connection with us.
That's that Gemini.
A lot of the men
It's
who
like
approach
6
me,
of y'all together.
All right, we all
This
agree.
that toxic shit.
Very tight. They both are. Don't get
There's
it
a lot of
twisted.
men who
He
are
is too.
interested who don't have children. That's not even an option in my book. That's one. Secondly, like I said, I have 5 boys. So you're asking, well, what could I change? You got to get through him and 4 others to get to me, and they not having that. He gave everybody the stank eye.
What's the age range from the oldest to the youngest?
He's 15. He'll be 16 in November. My 16-year-old turned 17 yesterday.
What's the oldest age? We ain't got that much time left.
My oldest will be 32 in December.
32 to 16.
32 to
All right.
16. That's
Okay,
gonna be
so
hard.
listen,
Yeah.
we got about 15 more minutes while we on the air.
And I adopt, and I'm probably going to adopt.
And we
more.
gotta
Somebody
have y'all
who
back.
Who doesn't understand
Y'all
and
gotta
love
come to her,
teenage
too.
boys,
do.
you're not for me because you're going to have to accept me and my kids.
Okay,
and
so
I'm
what you
going to
gonna do?
adopt. So that's what it is.
Well,
I'm about to get some law and order
What was the
in
question?
here.
What was the question?
The question was,
What would you change?
what would you
I think
change
about
about
change
you? What's so hard about dating you?
I think hard about dating me is and not saying I'm the handsomest nigga in the world, but I just got charisma, and a lot of women get jealous of because I hang around women. You know what I'm saying? Number one, Rita D, that's my dog, and I interact a lot with women. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I just don't like to hang with men. So you know when I get a woman,
taught you that?
My daddy taught me that. He said,
Shout out to
yeah. I ain't with no niggas. This can't be 2 kings and no castle.
That's what
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Okay,
nigga.
Daddy.
Yeah, definitely.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, but
Okay.
at the same
It's good
time,
to have that
but
balance.
it's just the jealousy that comes with that. If
Yes,
you look
it
at my
is.
Facebook page, I may flirt a little bit,
I
but
was
a lot of that
definitely-
attention comes from me just trying to push that energy towards the podcast. Like, if you like me, go follow this and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
But you know what? Can I interject
People
on
have to
that?
understand it's a platform. It is a
Let me
platform
interject
that
on
we
what
do.
you just said because I've dated men
Go ahead,
who
real
have
quick.
jobs that
Real
require
quick.
energy and things like that.
Yeah.
My thing is, if you are a man, especially an attractive one, and your base is a woman, I'm gonna help you flirt.
Yeah.
We ain't together. Don't put
Can
in a
we- can
relationship
we hit him
with
together?
me.
Oh,
No,
okay,
no,
but
they don't have
wait a
anything to do
minute.
with that.
I had to ask. Y'all know I had to ask.
No,
Crazy.
I'm going
I'm
to
about say
encourage.
what you're saying.
No.
that's how we are. But
I got my hand up.
No, I'm going to
I got my hand
encourage
up.
the
I got my
flirting,
hand
and
up.
because we just had this talk,
Yeah.
I'm going to encourage
It's
the
about the
flirting.
brand.
That's
It's
a
about the
Gemini
brand. It's
shit.
about
the brand.
making the money.
That's
Because my
only
thing is
Geminis
like that.
do that.
Bring in the
I'm not
bag.
doing that.
You can't have a jealousy, especially if you're dating somebody in the entertainment industry
Yeah.
or somebody who's trying to make money.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be your number one trigger. Get her, babe.
Come
'Cause
on.
That's the bag.
Well,
Come on, man.
let me tell you this.
what I
though.
say?
Let me tell you this.
Period.
Even
Get on
throughout
God
your
did.
life
God
and
did.
success, and you have successful. Like I was a student athlete, like I was a college athlete, and you'll have people that want to be around you with your podcast. As when I had Donnell Jones and who else do we have? We had some
had a bunch of
celebrities
people
on
on
there. We had Dr. Stella on our show, and then people want to come on my podcast all of a sudden.
We had Yanni on there.
A lot of
What the hell
different
you
people, but people have the urge to
we
be
don't support
jealous
each other.
or be they want to only support you when they see certain people on your show. Like, you really get
it's hard to get out. Yeah,
I had Olympians on my show. You know, basketball players for the
but
Pistons.
You know, that only brings only time people want to watch it is they like the person. You know what I'm saying?
It's not even just that. It wasn't even that. They wanted to just be around you to have access to.
They wanted to use you.
But you know what, Randy? That's how we
wanted to use
on the weekends.
you.
That's how we be when we hang out. It's like people be trying to gravitate to us just to be around us and catch our
But
bag.
you know, one thing is for certain, two things is for sure.
Yeah.
I keep my friends close,
Yeah.
but I keep my motherfucking enemies closer.
Yeah.
You know why?
That's
Because you gonna expose yourself every time.
Yeah.
I know
You know
when you
what?
talking shit.
You guard your energy, and
Listen.
you know the people who are around for certain reasons. It was for a long time. My best friend, I wouldn't even go out. The first time I went out in public with him was 2020 because it was the pandemic. Because people see him, and now people want to be around me because of who he is. Shout out to Bodie James, my best friend and my
Shout out
brother.
to Bodie James, man. Good music.
That's my
That's
best
my dog.
friend.
That's my bestie and my brother.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't even go places with him, and the pictures was at my house because people wanted to be around. Oh, hand me his music. No, it's garbage.
Yeah, it's garbage.
I'm not going to hand it to nobody, but Oscar the Grouch.
But I think that we've all learned something in this pandemic because we've all gone through something. We've all lost somebody. We've grieved a loss, whether it was a loss of a friendship or a loss of a family member, as in death.
Yeah.
We've gone through a lot, and we've had to reevaluate our surroundings.
But you know what? Since the pandemic, I've been outside. Outside been so fun. And it's just like being around people, man. All that old scary shit.
No.
Dub ain't scared. I've been out having a good time.
Listen, I just came back from the Usher concert. I was in
did?
Vegas. It was
just
lit.
feel good to be around people.
was
Just sit.
the
You know
energy.
what? I miss people watching.
I
Went
love
through
it.
the pandemic, just sitting there on the water, just watching people. You ain't got to be in a crowd, but just sitting on the water watching people. I miss that shit. I'm glad that pandemic shit over, but we got to get to this part of the show.
I like being inside.
We're going to talk about that next time. We're going to get to a part of the show that everybody watches the show for, that I'm really just waiting on, that everybody waiting on. This is Rita D's Read. Give her a round of applause for Rita D's Read in the bill. Hold on, we got to call her right quick, Rita D, before they call her. Real quick.
How do I?
Call her. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Jay, and I'm calling from North Carolina.
What up, Dope J, North Carolina? What's up, bro?
From North Carolina.
What's happening,
I
man?
want to tell y'all, it's a good show. I like this show today.
Hey, man, thank you, brother. We appreciate it, man. We appreciate the support, man. Even though we got Psych Bay down there, took the whole damn slow. I'm talking slow. But we love her anyway, man.
She's a big personality.
Love it.
Gemini stuff.
Hey, big Gemini
Hey,
shit.
But I want to give a shout out to Rita D and tell her she's looking good today.
She is smiling.
You know what? Right? It's the melon, I guess.
It's the melanin.
It's the sea moss. Shout out to sea.
Y'all have a good show.
I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Shout out to the sea mossologist.
Shout out to her, man.
She keep my skin popping.
Shout out to her, man.
That was
That nigga better send some money, nigga. All that cute nigga. Tag that, hit that cash app. You see it on the screen. Hell yeah.
Cash out Rita D 1981 if you a boss. If you a boss and let it go through on the screen.
Wait, what's your birthday though? Like
1981.
Room 112, where the players dwell.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm
1981.
That 81 is lit.
Let me
So
get
I'm
some
like,
air.
It was very lit.
Oh, yeah, you all sweating and shit. What the fuck that nigga got? Man, you better hit it on the inbox, bro. Whoever it is. This nigga in here.
Slide in the DM, sir. Slide
You
in
want
the
to do Rita
DM.
D's Rita? You want to talk
As
about
long as you're not married, slide in the DM. She's single too. Look at her.
You better
He
shit
has
some air.
that
Go ahead,
Instagram.
The melanin is
For
dripping.
real, I don't know who that was, but that's what's up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so I needed that. Y'all, listen. Sometimes we as women, we don't, because I know I'm single, we don't get the compliments
No.
and the you go girl and I'm rooting for you and I see your struggle and I know you strong. We don't get that sometimes. So when somebody can make your day, this caller made my day. You know what I'm saying? I was going through a lot. And this caller made my day. So with that being said, we gotta uplift our women. We gotta uplift our kings, our queens. We gotta uplift our kids. We gotta do that.
Yes.
So thanks, caller. You made my day. So today's Rita D Read is brought to you by the things we as a community, race, and gender need to stop doing. Number one, y'all. We gotta stop with the GoFundMe accounts, okay?
Get some life insurance.
We ain't got no money for little DJ school pictures. Black folks is making a GoFundMe for everything. Okay? We gotta stop doing it. Stop calling everybody your friend.
Okay.
Y'all got these associates, co-workers, acquaintances, old friends.
There's other categories.
Put them mixed up.
Yes.
Pookie is not the same kid
Pookie,
he was
Ray.
20 years ago. He ain't the same kid.
He don't care.
I need church to say amen.
Amen.
And Kiki
should have been a Honda.
ain't the same girl that used to braid hairs.
Kiki, do you love me?
Listen, she don't, because both of them motherfuckers will set your ass up now in 2022.
Really?
Loyalty is a thing of the past.
Period.
Fellas, and I seen it this weekend. Stop tricking if you ain't got it. Please. Just stop. Stop acting like you the plug. No, I'm about to hit y'all with one right now.
Not the plug when you the corner boy.
No, listen, okay? I'm just in the corner office. Stop acting like you the plug and you don't even know the outlet personally. Ooh. That went over some of y'all.
Shots fired.
Oops.
Stop inviting yourself when I tell you what I'm about to do and you talk about you about to pull up.
No.
Stop
You're
inviting
not.
yourself. This is things that we need to stop doing as a community, a gender, and a race.
Ooh.
Stop calling folks if what you can say can be text. Text me first. Don't call me because
But
I'm
you
not
can
gonna
erase
answer.
them on the iPhones
I'm
now.
guilty
You
of
can
that.
when you
But
update.
the notifications go
They don't
and
mess with
say
it.
it's silent. Yeah, they don't be on our platform, so you know,
That part.
generational wealth. Stop putting speed bumps on residential streets, Detroit.
Amen. Come on, if I hear one more.
We as black folks,
we tired.
listen, we as
Tired.
black folks. Not only is we tired, but we as black folks, we'll drive on that motherfucking grass to get away. We ain't gonna stop playing
That
with
may
us.
or may not happen on the
We
way here
speeding.
because I was running late. Amen.
Stop,
Man, we glad you came.
stop
baby.
playing with us.
Okay.
Stop looking for an apology from folks who sorry themselves.
Ooh.
We expected too much out of folks.
Sometimes they don't even know what they did. Though.
And they don't even know what.
And they
Stop
don't care.
expecting. Look, meet people where they at.
Period.
Meet 'em where they
and then
at.
come back where you was at.
Man.
Stop talking about it and be about it.
Period.
Come
you
on
about that
now.
talk, but none of the action.
You feel me? They
just-
walking, but they ain't going nowhere.
Oops.
Stop
On a
telling me
treadmill.
what you doing and just show me.
Yes, Pastor.
People can
Rita,
block your
amen.
blessings.
Hey, you
Stop telling
preaching.
everybody your dream.
Are we in church?
Yes, we are.
Pass the
Stop
collection
allowing
plate.
others to take your peace, kill your joy, and downplay your dreams. They draining you.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you know I do a podcast from 7:30 to 8:30 on Sundays, don't call my phone after 7 because I'm getting prepared. That
Somebody
mean you
called my
don't,
phone
It's
a couple
big work.
times,
you
y'all.
don't rock with me. This big work.
Hell yeah.
We call, it's
Job.
cost money.
Last, and I do mean last but not least, stop. And I do mean stop. Stop, and stop.
Period.
Don't pass go. You going to jail. You ain't collected $200.
Come on now.
Stop comparing Urbal Tea PoTcast to any other podcast. Because in my DJ Khaled voice, we the best.
She said what she said.
She did say
Keep
that.
drinking y'all water, applying y'all lip gloss, start back exercising because we getting big again. Me too. We letting these cool nights come in and disrupt our bodies, y'all.
But can we be like the Little Mermaid and be part of you?
We can. But one thing I do want y'all to do, a couple of things I want y'all to do this week is keep the faith, start believing in each other,
Yes.
stay uplifting your king, sis, uplift your queen, bro. We broken, we hurt, we love you, we want to win, we
Yes.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes things get harder than what it is.
Yes, ma'am.
That's cool.
Keep
That's
fasting, keep praying, keep manifesting, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Urbal Tea PoTcast.
Amen.
I love
Because
that.
it's
I
free.
loved it.
Free, and it don't
It's
cost a
free.
thing.
I loved it.
You know,
Can we see you one time real
I
quick, man? Can you
Yes,
just,
Pastor
'cause I think-
Rita.
Yes, definitely. I want you to.
Thank you. I love
Yes,
it.
Pastor.
Pass the collection plate.
If you can,
Yes.
we getting a lot of love on this motherfucking show, man. God
jealous,
damn, I'm
little
jealous of them. Ain't nobody called me handsome.
be
Ain't nobody
jealous.
called it.
Don't be jealous.
We love you, handsome.
I will call in next week.
But
There
one,
you go.
yeah,
I got
please
But
do.
what I want really
But
do.
it's good to give somebody their flowers while they can smell it.
I love
While they
it.
can smell it.
No, that was beautiful. Unexpected.
Rita,
Did you
I
plan
just
that?
met you and you
I
did
didn't.
that.
I don't know
plan
who that is.
That was beautiful, though.
Man, definitely.
Very
But what I want Rita D
Listen,
real quick
yes,
to do is,
ma'am.
can you shout out the businesses that have been on our show since the beginning of the year? Because we want to give them a shout out. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
I
Appreciate
love
the
that.
couple dollars. And she about to give y'all a shout out to the people that's been on our show, the black businesses. Because all we do is support
Cause we got like 7 minutes, so I'm not gonna go through them as fast as I was because my Rita D read meant something to me this week. So what I will say is since 2022. And we are in the month of September. We are going into another season on 9/22, which is fall. Every season brings some breakdowns, some turn ups, some come ups, some come arounds. So y'all take this season and y'all invest in yourself. Sometimes you got to invest in yourself. If you not winning and your circle is not for you, and when you tell them that you did X, Y, and Z and they ain't happy for you, that's not the person you want to be around.
Period.
If you the person in the room and everybody on your level, that's not the room that you're supposed to be in. If you mad when your friend win, that's not your friend. So with that being said, we want to shout out to all of our friends, people who have supported us, people who want to support us, and people that's coming up on the show. So these are our guests from 2022. And if I mistakenly say your name wrong, charge it to the head and not the heart. If I forget somebody, please let me know because y'all be going so fast. I be trying to write things down. But we've had since 2022 and we only in our 9th month. So I know favor ain't fair. We've had Counterpose, Safe Museum, Dating Satan Podcast, Lip Love Her, Lusciously Silk, Lip Balm Attire Bedroom, where y'all can find her in the Green Plaza on the 2nd floor, Suite 283. Early Bird Garment Company. If y'all don't go get one of them hoodies and one of them shirts, don't even holler at me because that's fam all day.
Yes, sir.
Rock Beer Detroit. Rock Beer Detroit. One thing I'm going to say about Rock Beer Detroit is he going to inbox you. He going to inbox you.
He want to buy these shirts.
And let you know.
I went to that nigga's son football game Friday.
Who won? Did his son win?
They won, yeah. Ref reunion.
Because he was trying to get you to come out to that shit all day.
He gonna text you 12 times and be on my post like, nigga, you coming?
He gonna start out with support Rock Beard and then come to the game. But shout out to him because he passionate about what he do. Enlighten Aesthetics, man. She got everything that's going on. Sold by Sade and sold by Danielle. Those was 2 realtors that we had and they came and kicked the real shit.
LaShawn them that came on the show, she won Best Black Realtor in Michigan yesterday at the Detroit thing. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a shout out, man. LaShawn Peterson Jackson, man. They was on our show. They won Best Black Realtor of Michigan yesterday, man. So shout out to them, man.
Okay. Congrats.
Sir Charles the movie. Y'all can check him out on Instagram. Please Say the Movie. You can check him out as Please Say the Movie, but he's in some things. He got a couple of albums releasing. See Mossologists. If y'all love the way my skin is on here popping and glowing and all of that, I'm gonna tell y'all.
You is glowing, girl.
Thank you. You look good. Thank you so much,
what
y'all.
About me, motherfucker? Y'all don't say nothing about me. Go ahead, read the deal.
Your bald head is shining.
Right.
It is.
Yeah, I like that.
But Dub trying to act like Dub trying to act like he don't be on the CMOS. He be taking that shit sometimes.
He should help me. I told him that. I told him like, dang,
y'all, CMOS got all of the minerals that we really need. So if y'all want to shop with Mossologist, she is also on 9 Mile in Greenfield. Go to her page on Instagram and Facebook. And she'll get you together. Listen, she'll get you together so good that she got smoothies, she got popsicles, she got the gel, she got whatever y'all need. We coming into the winter months. We need our ginger. We need our sea moss. 1016 candles on SB. Renee Drake. Renee Drake. When I tell y'all Renee Drake support us, if don't nobody else support us, she coming. Don't matter. The Sex Shop Podcast. Don Snipes. He's the writer, producer, and an actor. Brooks Media One, of course. Jay Hollis.
Jay Hollis in the building. Sports Bars Podcast.
Listen, Casanova, A. Jones, he got a couple of songs that's out. Make sure y'all go on Apple Music and download that. Miss Carmen from the Detroit Table Talk.
Detroit Table Talk, the Old Podcast.
Table Podcast. And we got Jada, the talent manager. Girl boy, GB, are you with me?
Midday Vibe.
She gonna let me know she with us every day. Midday Vibes, Ebony K. We didn't have so many people, y'all. Danny, the actress, the singer, she's a comedian. Y'all make sure y'all follow her. I got 3 minutes, so I'm gonna go real fast. Casey Carson's Black Lives, Anthony Park, new premiere. We have Bootsy, the sex toy provider. We didn't have GQ. GQ, shout out to you. Miss Turn, Miss Hendry, we got about 5 other people that I gotta write down.
Yeah, definitely, man. We want to shout out everybody. I want to shout out Brooks Media. I want to shout out podcasting. I want to shout out my man Miles, man. That's my guy, man. He be, even though me and that nigga don't get along all the time, but he always learns something every time I go up there, man. I want to shout out Rita D, man, the best co-host in the business, man. Definitely. I want to shout out the real Nurses of Detroit, man. Pod motherfucking cast coming to Brooks Media. We gonna run it up. It's no looking back. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to Podcastic because Brooks Media and Podcastic is throwing a Halloween party, grown and sexy. It's only going to be grown and sexy. October 29th. First prize, best costume wins $500. Hold on.
Wait.
What?
I don't want to give away $500.
Oh, we're going to give away $300.
No. We're going to give away $200.
$200. First prize gonna go $200, and then second prize we're gonna go $100. But no, we're gonna try to raise it. It's gonna be $500 and $250. We want y'all to come, have a good time. People flying in. We just got the venue, so
and
we're gonna
want to sponsor us too.
And if you want to sponsor us and have a banner on our podcast or here, hit me up, man.
Or if you just want to donate to the cause.
Just donate to the cause because
BYOB.
It's BYOB. We're gonna have a little smoking session because
but keep that weed to the back, cause
we don't want to smell it, but it's still Urbal Tea Podcast, so I want to smell it. Everybody want to, but I want y'all to come out support us, man. We got Respectfully Speaking engineer in the building there and host on the show, Nicole, man. Make sure y'all shout out to them. Shout out to Amber. Shout out to all of them, man. Yeah, definitely Keisha, girl, boy.
Y'all do a whole lot of shout outs. I want
these are people that support us and been on our show.
I love that though. We don't do that on our show, and I think we're gonna add that.
We're gonna talk about it after because I'm gonna tell you what it is.
I want you guys to be our first guest.
Definitely though. We definitely gonna come on there. 1 minute left, man. What I want to do is I want to shout out everybody that's trying, man. Listen, let me tell y'all something.
Love it.
We got to start grinding. Do not let Christmas take you out the game, man. Okay. Do not put all that money in them gifts that them kids ain't gonna use for one goddamn time. I'm tired. Fucking Christmas.
Wait, what?
No.
How many kids you got?
I got a lot. But at the end of the day, it don't even matter.
More than 5?
Man, Urbal Tea Podcast, we out this motherfucker.
Thank y'all. Thank you for having us. Real Nice in Detroit in the building.